I have seen quite a bit of changes, both within Taiwan and how the world views Taiwan. This is, as you mentioned, my third time in Taiwan. The first time was over 20 years ago. In that time, I think it was a very different place. I think domestically within Taiwan, there was not as much, I think, confidence in the future as you see today. I think right now, people really see that Taiwan is at the leading edge of economics and technology. I think you see a lot less divisions. It may not seem that way if you've been in Taiwan the whole time. If you watch the news, there seems to be a lot of disputes in the legislative yuan. But I think about the basic issues, national security, relations with the world, I see a huge convergence within Taiwan because I think there's a growing realization among the public about both the opportunities that Taiwan can enjoy, but also the challenges Taiwan faces. And even from my last assignment here, which is only 3 years ago, I've seen quite a bit of change related to both the opportunities and the risks. On the one hand, I see a lot of energy and excitement about going into another golden age in terms of the technology sector with the adoption of AI. And so if you look at the activity and the success of Taiwan's business sector, it's really, you can feel the energy. At the same time, I see a much greater realization of the risks and challenges Taiwan faces. And so that's why I mentioned earlier about the Lai administration's focus on whole-of-society resilience, but not just from the official leadership level, even at the grassroots organizations like the Kuma Academy or organizations like Alliance Forward. You see, I think, a greater realization that Taiwan needs to work hard to make sure that it can maintain its security in the future. And I think these are all very positive because I think that will help our greater efforts to maintain peace, stability, and prosperity. At the same time, I've seen a huge explosion in understanding and focus on Taiwan in the world. I think everybody understands just how important Taiwan's economy, especially its technology and supply chains, are to global prosperity. And they also understand the huge damage that would cause to the global economy if something were to happen on the geopolitical side. And so that's why you see globally more and more countries talking about the importance of peace and security in the Taiwan Strait. But also for the United States and many other countries, I think we also seek to deepen opportunities to have a closer economic engagement with Taiwan. So that's one of the reasons we started the 21st Century Trade Initiative, so we can reduce barriers to trade between the United States and Taiwan. And our Congress and our administration are also looking very actively at investment measures to increase, for example, by removing double taxation requirements to encourage even more investments in both directions. And so I think this trend I expect only to continue in the future. Unfortunately, maybe I won't have any more time to come back to Taiwan, but at least in the coming 3 years, I expect to see this trend of greater global awareness, also greater connectivity between not just the United States and Taiwan, but other like-minded countries to only deepen in the near future.